We gotta, I almost feel like we need to be more prepared, and I don't need to call you early because I'm wondering how much gold we
We
just gave
waste.
away,
Right.
on the because everything that's fluid and off the cuff is gold. So
You're right.
I'm gonna try to remember everything we talked about. Um, I talked to the Vatican, and he said
Oh,
that he was going to be down to come on in about 25 minutes. So I told him I'd send him the link live. So I've got it sent over here. Let me actually put his info in there so we can just hit the
this
button
is
when it's
for
ready.
Poppy, right?
Yep, for Poppy. All right, so we got that. We got that. We're recording. Are we recording? Yep, of course we're recording because as soon as we start recording, there's stuff in the other room. Not
Right.
chaos. What do they call it? Hubbub, flub, commotion.
There you go.
I didn't sleep really well last night, so I'm losing my words. That seems to happen. All right, well, let's pull up this guy. Let me hit that. Hello. And let me share. Do you see the screen?
I see the screen,
All right,
and
awesome.
it opened up my eyes.
All right, so here we go. Was there anything that we needed to talk about before we just kick this thing off? We're just gonna kick it off? Let's kick it off.
Kick it off.
Let's kick it off. Go to slide 2. Oh wait, where's my, pull this over there so I can see me. I'll put it there. And that just feels good. You know what I'm saying? It just feels like football again.
Football. Yeah.
Football. The extended version. All right, we'll cut this out. And there, it's fading away there. Beautiful. Um, Here we go. Coming out of week 4. There we go. Coming out of week 4, heading on in. This is where we were with the good to garbage and the red zone field goal indicator. Centerville still undefeated, or the only undefeated actually. And on the garbage side of that, team hold my bleach. Anything you want to add here?
No, I think everything's been said that we can.
All right.
Let's move on.
Going right into the 2020 Fantasy Football League COVID edition Week 5 matchup breakdowns. This was, I'm finding myself more and more and more watching other people's lines and how they're doing, especially when you get down towards the end and seeing who's close, who's still got players, how many are doing
Right.
this, who's got this to do over here. So let's get into this. With the smidge of a game, with the smidge, 0.12 point differential. Team D Money takes
Ouch.
down Team Bacon. And I'm telling you, I think I was talking to Skeletor Martinis earlier in the week, and I was equating it to golf. And Bobby I was talking to, and he actually went golfing this week. So maybe that's why it was on my head. But the circumference of a golf ball, the outer diameter there is 6 inches, right? So if you missed the putt by 6 inches, that's just one roll of the ball. And when somebody told that to me, every single time I ever got that close, I was so angry that that's one roll of the ball. I would rather overshoot it 3 feet than get within 6 inches. This stings hard.
Yeah, that one does hurt.
And the part of it is, and I understand that none of us can be clairvoyant, but even just switching the defense, Tennessee to Minnesota, that gives you 3, that puts you over. But
Anything. Just about.
anything,
I mean, look at the total defense and kicker. The difference is there
Mhm.
between it. So But he had a 0 out of Allie Cox, so D Money had a 0 out of Allie Cox for his tight end spot. So
Yeah. So
that you know, he matched the 0 out of Michael Thomas.
yeah.
Obviously, he thought Michael Thomas was going to play. Allie Cox played, just didn't get any catches, so that's different. But
So he literally is, I think, starting to believe there is some sort of divine intervention with his team there. And even
yeah,
though he's only one loss, but that's somebody's looking out for him there. That's crazy.
well, if he
Point
wants to
one
trade
two.
Michael Thomas, I'm sure I'm not the only one who'd be willing to trade for him.
I think he's going to want to trade Melvin Gordon. But we'll talk
Oh,
about that later.
foreshadowing. Don't give
All
away all
right.
your secrets.
I blow my load early. What can I say? All right. Number 2, this is you. Why don't you chop it?
Oh man, this one was amazing. I was literally watching when Tim started out, and I think it came all the way down to New Orleans was playing, and he had been up like 10 or whatever because defenses are wacky as hell in this league. And so I was just watching as who the heck were they playing against? The Chargers, yeah. As the Chargers were scoring point after point, watching his points get knocked off, and I just kept saying, "Oh my gosh, if he doesn't get a pick or something." And there it goes. Sure enough, he lost. He tried to back his way into the win, and it didn't happen. But then again, 4 points out of Joe Burrow. That's not going to
Yeah.
get it done at most weeks anyway. So
What and doing it because where was it? Stafford's on a bye. I get it. He had to put the skinny rookie in there, but come
well,
on,
Joe Burrow's
man.
played really well. I don't
Well,
blame him
that's what
for
I'm
putting
saying.
Burrow
It's,
in, but
yeah.
it was Baltimore's defense, so that's
And then Jacksonville's defense, coming up against 0. So the
right.
the combination of kicker defense here is 7. The
Very
combination is
close,
5,
yeah.
but it's way too close. But that hurts and that hurts right there.
Well,
So
neither guy really had a great week, but it was just one of those things where sometimes it's
mhm,
better to be lucky than it is to be good. So
that's it. And that's a 3.3 game. That's still pretty
Hello
close.
did what he could to try to lay down. That's all I'm gonna
Mhm.
say in his
No,
defense.
yeah, maybe, but I don't know. We'll see if he ever gets a promotion in this cost center. There we go. No, well done. Well done, well done, well deserved win. I don't know if it
Uh,
was or not, but okay, 3.3. That was close.
oh
4.58.
boy.
The tipsy bench warmers survived against Vicerion team Hold My Bleach. This was one where I was intimately involved in.
I wonder why. I can't imagine why.
I can't imagine why either. And so yeah, I don't want to just monopolize on the thing, but it was okay. I mean, Gano coming in for 20
Yeah, that's
points
nice.
was pretty good. I'm not
You
gonna
get
lie.
more than your quarterback's value out of your kicker. Yeah, that's always a good thing. It's tough to lose those weeks.
And so yeah, so that was it. Mine
Yeah.
came in. It was what was it? It was Sunday night. Was it Sunday night? New Orleans. Oh no, I'm sorry. It was Monday night. New Orleans was playing, and I had Traquan in there, just praying for some points because I was about 7 points ahead. And then Javi, it was one of these receivers. One of his receivers. It was Raymond here.
K. Raymond.
He
On
had
Tuesday.
he traded somebody else out because they were questionable. John Brown. He had John Brown.
Oh, right.
Traded him out for Raymond, and Raymond he got gave him 2.6. I don't know. Is there?
You got that 2.6 early on because I remember seeing that thinking, I don't even know who the hell K. Raymond is.
It was before the half, and I remember thinking like, okay, if this is
You're
if he just does another 2.6, then I'm okay. I'm okay. I was waiting for him to have a big blowout game because Buffalo has a pretty good defense.
Yeah. Didn't look like it. But yeah.
I mean, I'm sorry,
They were
Buffalo
missing
has
a
a
guy.
prolific offense. Did I say defense?
Yeah, you said defense, but it's all right.
All right, baby. No, he doesn't want to see. But yes, she turned 9. We celebrated
Yes, I
on
saw
Tuesday,
that.
and
Happy birthday.
Here, do you want to play the accordion? Say.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
9th birthday. What a big one. Last one until double digits, right?
Yeah.
The big 1-0. No, you got an accordion for your birthday?
My brother got it for me.
Oh, that's cool.
Okay. Oh, welcome.
Yay.
All right. Since I have everything through the headphones, I have no idea what you were talking about.
We
But-
didn't say anything crazy.
but- No. Thank you. That's kind of you to speak to her. And back to football. All right. So yeah, I while I was pulling for Javier, I really was wanting him to get that first win. I'm not going to lie that I was relatively torn and didn't want to lose either. So
Of course.
the tipsy bench warmers prevail once again, and Javi remains winless.
Oh boy. The Martini, Skeletor Martinis versus Grand Theft Auto glove holder dude. Oh my goodness. I mean, man, what happened to McGinnis, man? He's like always near the top of these leagues, it seems like. And this year he's just having a rough go of it.
I'm convinced that it's just he's hit everybody hard, and then he's coming up and he's gonna start winning on the back half of this, because we say it week after week. Here's the fifth time. His record doesn't indicate, is not indicative of his team. He had 90
Right.
points. That would go over majority of the other teams out there. I think there were only 4 teams that went over 100 this week. You were one of them. Our guest is one of them. Of course, Skeletor Martinis was one as well. But Wilson with 25 against poor Dak, and we'll talk about that later too. But holy moly, it's just hard.
Well, he does always like to seem to pick the wrong defense. He seems to be good at
Really-
that every week.
Really seriously, -4 overnight. So this is a total of 5 between kicker and defense, and this is a total of 21. Come on, that ain't gonna
Yeah.
get it done. Ain't gonna do it.
Well, and Dak Prescott went out
Yeah.
pretty early, but he did have Miles Sanders and Todd Gurley played like 2 years ago or 3 years ago or whatever, when he looked like a good player. So Mike
And-
Evans.
Yeah, and I was before when we were talking, I remember because you asked who had Dak, and I said it was Skeletor Martinis, and I didn't know who he had lined up on the bench. And sure enough, it looks like it appears as of
Tannehill.
at least this week, Tannehill might step up for him pretty well, because Dak was a pretty good points generator. And 30. Oh yeah. That's right. For a minute there, I thought I just screwed up, because we do the record for best individual performance.
Yeah, but that doesn't count if they're not
That
playing.
doesn't count the bench. Yeah. So thank God. That's it. All of that just ran through my head really quick, and so I was like, "Oh shoot!"
Did you do the calculation on a piece of paper and show it to me?
Yes,
Like,
I did the math.
Yeah.
So, all right. Anything else you want to say here?
no,
other
it was just I mean, McGinnis will get back on it. I think we're gonna have a good rundown. I think this week of showing who had the hardest schedule so far and stuff like that.
Yeah. Uh-oh, what happened? Oh, there it is. I keep moving stuff around. You can't take me anywhere. All right. All right.
Hey,
moving on.
desktop.
There we go.
Yep.
Next we have, was that one? Was that, yeah. there it is.
Oh,
We have my man, Suspender Nipples was quite dominant over the Auto Draft Superstar Flaming Pandas with 28.46 point differential. My goodness. And yeah, ooh, that picture is just distracting to me.
I know it's,
So
it's
I'm gonna
consuming everything.
it's
I'm gonna put a piece of duct tape on my
gonna-
monitor right there.
yeah, I gotta hold it here just so I can look at the numbers
Wait,
there.
it's
So
two spots. It's in two spots.
it's here and here. Okay, yeah, no, wait.
Just in case you can't see, he's going shh.
That's I've got to go and if I wasn't going to go trick or treating with children, I think that might be my Halloween costume. So.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's definitely a costume, I'll tell you.
oh, that's funny. Oh, that's hilarious. That's so bad. That's so wrong. And all kinds of things. Anyway, all right, get out of here. What do we got here? You had I always love to look at the kicker defense. You know that. And so MJ
Pretty close.
had 16 and you had 12 plus 9 is 21. So that's not too bad. You start
Yeah.
hopping back and forth. The flexes 13-9, 18-3.
I mean, she had a lot of duds this week. So Greg Olson,
Yeah.
2 points. Naheem Hines, 3
Hines
points.
against
That's
Davis.
just,
Yeah, that's a 17-point
that's just,
difference
yeah, that's
between
not
that
fair.
position at all. Yeah, no.
Yeah. So, I mean, that's just, she was playing with some B players there that she didn't want to play with. I mean, Eckler being out is going to hurt her big time. So, for sure.
Hmm.
I don't know. I mean, it's not like she had a horrible score this week. I just
No,
had
no.
like most of my players played pretty well. So,
Yeah.
but also like Keenan Allen, luckily you have a bye week next week, but he's hurt. So he only played like 2 minutes in the game. Luckily he got a touchdown during those 2 minutes, but I mean, it's going to be a crazy ride this year. I think and Mike Davis is not going to play because eventually Christian McCaffrey is going to be back in. So
Yeah.
who knows what the heck that means.
I'm wondering, and now it's just going to be my curiosity and something that I keep an eye out for. But she's got Mitchell Trubisky on her bench, and I'm wondering if she's
That's
just going to
probably droppable, I would
Yeah,
say.
that's what I'm saying. I wonder how long she's gonna carry him along because
Well, and she's already got Matt Ryan. It's not like
yeah. Well, that's what I was
what
like.
the heck happened to Matt Ryan? 7 points. Good Lord.
No, I know.
I didn't realize he played that bad.
They're a much better team than their record indicates as well. They just don't seem to be able to put anything together. But as you said, we are trying to show support as much as we can. So here's to you. Mm. Come on, Falcons. That's going to be one of those NFL trips, stadium
Yeah,
trips. That's going to be
for sure.
relatively easy to do. 6 hours up the
Oh, yeah.
road. I want to see the Mercedes thing open up on top. I think that'll be a really neat stadium tour as well. So
Especially
okay.
now, it's brand new, right? Isn't this their first year? Is this
No,
their first year
no.
or second year?
No, it's like second, I think second or third. But yeah,
Okay.
Vegas opened up brand new this year.
Yeah.
As did was this year? I think this year or last year was 49ers have a brand new one. So everybody's getting new stadiums,
Nobody's going to anything for years in California. I don't know what the heck.
No.
But anyway.
All right, moving on. 28.46. Well done, sir. Well done indeed. Okay. Get these hands 101.92 over the feet baller. Oh no, this is yours. I talked about the last one.
It's all right. Yeah, I mean, Claire gave him a good beating. He had 2 guys that he just apparently didn't keep up with. So, I mean, we have to get on. We're just gonna have to start calling this the Gevin rule, which is when you just forget to put a guy out, pull him out and switch him for a real player.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Maybe he went through. I don't know. Maybe
I think maybe when he changed his name, he was thinking, look, I got to pick something that stinks. So let's pick something like feet. I don't know what else.
I don't know what to say. I mean, maybe he didn't get word that the New England and Denver game got pushed off. And maybe he thought he had a full lineup. I'm willing to give him that benefit of the doubt.
You're nicer than I am.
But 31.66, he went down. Goodness gracious. He had Mostert on the bench with 11.9. It wouldn't have mattered. I get it, but still, I don't know. Yeah, that's hard. So
yeah,
70.26.
I mean, he has a good team. Like Christian McCaffrey is hurt, but he's coming back.
He's going to come back.
Galladay is bye. He's going to be good.
Yep.
Mostert is back, but he was hurt. Apparently, he didn't get the memo on that one either.
Yeah.
He's cornering the market on all the Detroit wide receivers with Marvin Jones Jr. down there also. Yeah, I mean, he's got a good.
He's got Peterson as the backup running back for Detroit as well.
Who's still scoring points. Apparently, he just loves Detroit, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know. Good prices or something. I don't know.
So we'll see how this shakes out and whether or not he can start to improve some of that performance. But he fell this week. He fell to get these hands. Yep. And with the largest, oh shoot, I should send this out here. Let me send this. What time is it?
4:24.
Yeah, 4:24. With the largest
or 6:24, depending on how you want to look at it.
Point differential is straight from the Vatican. Our guest this week. We'll see if he dials in right here. Team Poppy, 116.2 to 76.92 against It's
Oof.
What. So
It's tense.
yeah, he's up and down, and now he's I think
He's down.
he's down. He's in the ditch. He's fallen down. Let me text PO there and see whether or not.
Well, we can always go forward and, you know, oh, you want to let him bag on It's Watts?
Yeah,
Let's
nobody
not
really
see-
comes on and trashes anybody. Everybody's very diplomatic. I
Yeah.
had
All safe.
I had a weird email today where Kathy down in District 4 sent me this thing talking about how the department's going to be forming this new office. And they were talking about like the different characteristics of the leader that they wanted. And she said, I immediately thought of you. And I was like, what? And I was like, in my head, I'm like, that's very kind. But I was like, I kind of see myself more as a pirate than a politician. And you give me the chance. I don't know that I'm going to be as nice to everybody as these folks are as they come on. So straight from the Vatican, we have Team Poppy. Do you hear us? I can hear you.
You can? Good.
I can hear you. There you go. Do you have a
Okay.
camera? Are you going to bless us with
Yeah.
your presence? Are you going to show us?
I thought it was on. My fault.
There it is.
There he
There we
is.
Hey.
All right. I just really needed proof that you weren't in the bathroom, and by judge of the background, that still might be a bathroom. I don't know.
It could be. Well, I mean, it'd be a little weird to have that large a window in the bathroom unless you're just trying to show off,
It would, but just like the acoustic, the echo off the acoustic tiles is very unique and specific. But my man, we welcome to the show. Well done. Welcome to the show. Well done. 39.28 spread between you and Rob. You have 116.2, the best performance this week. What do you got to say? Break it down for us. What's going on?
Oh, well, the defense came through on that big time. That was the difference. I mean, there's a 30-point differential there.
That's a good point.
Baltimore just shut them down. As Cincy had no prayer really. Well, this coming week is going to be interesting because Drew Brees and Kamara are going to be sitting on the bench because bye week. But yeah, that was the difference. I mean, I think y'all brought that up a handful of times on this thing already. That defense and kickers.
Yep.
Yeah.
Make a massive difference in some of these things because I mean, really, Kamara didn't really deliver like he usually does.
But still, when
neither did Brees.
you just look across the board, 11.9 points is nothing to kind of sneeze at. When a
No.
lot of folks, I mean, like Kittle, your tight end, got 4.4. I mean, and he's usually, a more of a monster than that.
Oh yeah,
Not
the week
Derrick
before he got
Henry
like 30, I
monster.
think.
What's
What
that?
was that?
No,
No,
I
I said
didn't
yeah, the week or two because he wasn't available. I think until like the third week or something like that. He hasn't been available that much.
Yeah.
So Daniel, watch out, brother.
There we go. Throw some trash.
So,
You got a really good team. You have a really good team. I mean, Ridley has
Appreciate
turned out to be really like surprise
Yo.
wide receiver. I mean, just
Metcalf just
and then, of
built on
course,
last
Metcalf.
season. Yeah.
Metcalf was crazy last year. I mean, I don't disagree with your pick to pick him because I thought he was going to be amazing this year too. So
Oh yeah, he's a beast, and he's got one of the best throwing to him. And
True.
then next week I got to do something with the quarterback. I mean, Garoppolo got negative points. Yeah,
yeah, you don't want that.
that was a show. Yeah.
I might be able to trade with MJ. She's got Mitchell Trubisky. She's looking to trade. So.
Oh, you mad at me? I mean,
All right. Well, moving on. Stay with us here because we want to hear more from you. But we're going to go through the
Okay.
highs and the lows. So still with the week 2 highest individual performance for the season. That was with I can't ever, I know.
Let's
Aaron
watch
Jones,
it.
quarterback,
That's
42.6.
it, yeah.
This week was the Flaming Panda. She had Mr. Patrick Mahomes with 29.7 points. This was the highest individual position performance for the week of the ones that were active on the line. So if you had something higher on the bench, I'm sorry for you.
Oh, and here we go. The glove man himself, GTA McG. Check this out. This guy -8. Isn't that awesome? All
Yeah.
time. This might last forever. I don't know if anybody's ever going to do this bad again.
We'll
Well,
see.
Jimmy G tried to do it, but yeah.
He tried. You're right. You're right about that. And here we go. Look at this. 2 people trying for the best or the worst. -4. It's amazing.
It's
Yeah,
hot.
hey, nowhere to go but up, you know.
49ers and Chiefs defenses.
But I'm sensing a theme, with Jimmy McGee right here. So I don't know
It's
what's
the
going
glove, man. Don't forget, Michael Jackson had one glove, baby. He's gonna bring it. He's taking that one off. He's going Michael Jackson on you.
on. But the suspender nipples bowler hat has the glove as well. So
Yeah, that's true. Oh,
I don't know.
well done, sir. Well done. I did not think about that. That is amazing right there. That's +5 right there.
Many more connections. Okay, so that was the tie right there. Coming into, I'm going to let you keep going because I love this next one. So this is all you.
Oh man, I love these worst records. We need to do more worst records. All right, worst team
Scooping on
performance
everybody.
of the season. Woo! The
Ooh.
stinky feet ballers.
And that is,
Oh, the turd.
oh, there it is. 50.48. That's the record.
50.48. Somebody's gonna break it. I just feel it coming on. I just hope
Well,
it's not me.
All
right,
Yeah,
this
really.
week.
Yeah, there's a 40-point game coming somewhere.
Oh, the feet ballers again.
Consistency.
Oh, the turds keep falling on
The
Gavin.
turds keep falling. Goodness gracious. It is consistency, but not in the way that you want it. Goodness
No.
gracious.
Maybe
Yeah, I
it's
haven't
'cause
looked at his
it's your
lineup.
foot.
Did
I
he
don't
get
know.
like 4 kickers or something?
That was last year. He took 3 quarterbacks in the first 3 rounds or something.
Yeah, this week he had 2 players on his line that were in bye. So
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, I hate that. Yeah,
it hurt him. It hurt
I've
him.
done it, but yeah.
Okay,
Is
coming into
that turd bigger? Was that turd bigger than the one before?
this
Or is
one
it
was
the same
bigger.
size turd?
Yeah, this
Okay.
one was bigger.
Okay,
The
good,
record, the
good.
season
All right.
record.
Yeah, it should
Right,
be
all
bigger. I
time.
mean, it
Yeah.
really deserves its own slide.
That's a good point.
There it is again. Just so we
Try to get some flies and some juice coming out of it next week.
Exactly.
Oh Lord. Yeah. We've been drinking coffee out back, and when it's cool in the morning, we'll go out and I'm realizing that
Go
as
out, turds.
the dog gets bigger, the turds get bigger, and it's past due to go pick up the backyard. So it's getting ripe out there. There's a lot of Gavin
ripe.
records in my backyard right now. So
Yeah.
Hey,
All
maybe Gavin should change his name to the Ripe Feet Ballers. I don't know.
the best performance of the season that still hangs true for our team. D Money with 154.68. That's going to be a hard one to beat.
It will be.
The best team performance this week, though. Congratulations, Team Pope. Team
Thank
Poppy.
you, sir.
116.2.
A win's
So-
a win. I'll take it. I'm glad it. Well, you know that loss, was that lose to Daniel or was it Durwood? I don't remember. But it wasn't by much. That was just painful.
Yeah.
Those things. So, we'll see
It's
next
a long
week.
season.
I would
got a
love
lot
to
of
break
weeks.
100 next week or this coming week. I don't think it's gonna happen, but I'll
With
take this.
Kamara,
I'll take
Jordan,
this.
It's going to be hard, but we can see what kind of shifting you can do at quarterback. All right, coming
Mhm.
into notables of the week.
Oh, yeah.
I heard that Dak Prescott had a slight ankle injury, so
Right.
we'll have to see.
He'll be back next week.
Yeah,
Yeah, tape it up. It'll be fun.
when they said
Give him like a
compound,
Put a little
Like a
sussing
roller
on it. And that's it.
I didn't see it in the
Roller skate on that
game,
other
but
ankle.
it happened. I read it on the thing, and my wife's sitting next to me on the couch, and I turned to her and I said, "It says compound. That's when the bone sticks out, right?" And she's like, "Yeah."
Ooh.
So that's that's a little hard on him. So
They'll put wheels on him. He'll be good.
We'll do something. The Broncos. The Broncos had a bye, and apparently that equals a DUI. Running back Melvin Gordon got popped. So and Ash, what was it that you said? If he gets suspended,
Yes. If he gets suspended, then he loses like $4 million and he's not getting squat next year, basically. He
Dang.
probably won't get suspended, but
just
For
because
D.
he got a little bit of
It's in
time
his
on his
contract.
hands and went out to get some drinky.
Yeah. Yeah. Uber. Yeah.
For real, you got enough money for it. Let's do something. The
yeah, but
Jets
Uber's not cool, man. Come on. No street cred in Uber.
street guy. We'll start calling him Goober. So
Yeah, Goober. Yeah.
call
Gordon
Goober.
the Goober. Yeah.
The Jets released Le'Veon Bell. And you again, what did you say? The possibility landing spots were
I
Miami.
remember now. Yeah, Miami, the Patriots. We all know those guys.
Sounds like Denver needs a running back.
Yeah, they might. Yeah.
Melvin's in the drunk tank or whatever you want to call it.
There you go.
I don't remember the other. There's 3 other teams they had listed. I don't remember them, but yeah, he'll end up somewhere probably. It's just a matter of whether. Oh, I know what I was saying was that he joins the like irrelevant players
real
that
quick.
went from superheroes basically to
Mhm.
garbage, like Antonio Brown. Where they were like fantasy monsters 2 years ago, and now they're just nobodies.
Yeah.
It's crazy that he fell so fast.
Didn't he
He
hold
got
out a
paid.
year?
Yeah, he held out a whole year.
Yeah.
That was that 2 years ago, I think. So maybe it was 3 years
Yeah.
ago that he was a monster. But
I'm pretty sure Nightmare drafted him that year too.
Yes,
and,
he
and
did.
he kept being hopeful that he would come back, but yeah, screwed him.
Well, he might get on a team this year. So if you have him on your bench, don't drop him yet.
We'll see.
Could be on a real team and be good. Who knows?
Yeah, oh yeah.
The 2021 Pro Bowl was announced that they're canceled. They're going to restructure it as a virtual event because apparently everybody wants to do virtual training.
I'm
in,
throwing you the
in
ball.
2020. Yeah.
Caught it. Touchdown. What's up?
In your face virtually.
Yeah, exactly. Stiff arm. Not like Derrick Henry, but yeah.
Mm,
That guy's a
monster.
He's a
Yeah.
beast.
All right.
There's just
Well,
another way to put that.
did you want to talk about your theory on this being canceled and adding another week?
Oh yeah. So there's a lot of discussion about a week 18 because of all the buys and everything. And
Mhm.
we all know the schedule is like jacked up, which Brian's going to show later. But so the theory right now is that this sets up for a potential week 18 because they can drop the Pro Bowl week and go right from playoffs into Super Bowl, which of course is what we all want anyway. Nobody
Sure.
really watches the Pro Bowl anyway, so. But anyway, that's what that was all about.
One guy. There's always one. Yeah.
Brian,
on
I'm sorry.
On
for
a
you.
different year, I'm the guy watching the preseason games as well. That nobody
I
else
like
really does.
preseason. There's
Yeah,
nothing wrong
yeah.
with preseason games. That's different.
Oh yeah. I mean,
Most
you
of
got
the folks
rookies that are coming up. You want to see how they're going to do,
Yep.
and
So
I mean, I can have a Pro Bowl game in my backyard with people playing the same level of intensity as what they do in the Pro Bowl. So that's why the Pro Bowl sucks.
Well, it's because they're traditionally a little drunk there too, because it's a big party, So you got Melvin
Phenomenal
Gordon.
cosmic power, and then turd throws just. Oh, I don't want to hit you. It's okay.
Moving right along, we got Minnesota's running back Dalvin Cook. And the quote from his coach is, "His groin feels good." So Mike Zimmer, that feels good. Yeah, okay. I don't know. Patrick
Feels good.
This coach is, that feels good. So I don't know if that has any impact on whether he'll play or not, but just to let everybody know, Zimmer thinks Cook's groin feels good. Undefeateds, we have, as Ash pointed out, 2 on each side. Seattle and Packers, and on the AFC, the Titans and the Steelers are undefeated. who saw the Titans coming up as undefeated? But wow, good for them.
They're a solid team. They're solid. They're very similar to actually Baltimore, where they run and scramble a little bit. I mean, Lamar Jackson's a lot more athletic than Tannehill,
Yeah,
obviously, but
he's also a lot less of a passer, and they have
mhm.
their defense is a lot better than the Titans' defense, but
Oh, yes.
they're also going to have to play harder opponents because I mean the Steelers are good, Cincinnati's better than they look, and Cleveland has been very respectable this year. This is that year that everybody thought Cleveland was going to go like. Remember when they first had all the what's his name, one-handed catcher boy there?
OBJ, they brought him in.
Yeah.
It was supposed
They
to
all
turn
thought,
everything
they're
else
gonna win the
around.
whole thing this year. They're gonna win the whole thing, and then they went like 7-9 or something.
Mhm.
This is the year where maybe they pull all that crap out and maybe not win the whole thing, but look respectable, go to the playoffs, maybe win a game. So they got to deal with all that in their division. That's going to be tough. And everybody got another year to look at Lamar Jackson, so it's going to be a little bit harder for him to
Yeah.
run around like he did last year. I mean, these NFL defenses, man, I always say it. You get one good year and then get ready for them to tighten your ass down.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. You're not going to blow them up. I mean, that's really why, Breeze, Brady, and all them have had success. They freaking adapt and
Right.
they continue to throw those huge numbers.
Exactly. You're
But,
right on that. So yeah, it's going to be, I mean, it's really been a pretty good year for balance. I don't feel like there's any dominant team. I mean, Kansas City clearly took a step backwards from where they were last year. They've had a bunch of really close games against teams that they shouldn't be close to. So
yeah.
I think you definitely have it up in the air. It's going to be an interesting playoffs, whoever ends up making it out of these teams.
Well, I've noticed in both NFL and college, it seems like the teams that normally have a good defense, they're getting lit up pretty good. I mean, Baltimore still solid, but I mean, hell, the Saints give up 30 to the Chargers, and they got an elite front seven.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's just I don't know if that was from the no off season. They didn't have time to really work on their scheme that much.
Defenses are always lagging. They always lag the offenses at the beginning of the season.
Yeah,
and
true.
the Chargers, freaking Herbert, man, that dude, isn't it Herbert? Yeah.
Yeah.
That kid, it's him and Joe Burrow right now. He's played better than Joe Burrow has.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, Joe Burrow's on the Cincinnati Bungles, so I mean,
I was about to say,
he's actually making the Bengals a respectable team by himself. So that's saying something right there alone. He probably should win Rookie of the Year just for that. But
no kidding. His first game, they threw it 59 times or something like that. Crazy.
Yeah. And he ran that one in. That was pretty damn impressive. The kid's he's got something. I don't know what it is, but he's got it.
Yeah.
Not a full load in his pants. He's got something. I don't know what it is.
Get him a pair of gloves. All right, go. The next one's yours. I know you wanted to talk about it.
The NFC least. So I love to beat up on the Cowboys. I don't know if you guys know that, and the Giants. And so the fact that all four of these teams combined together have 4 wins after 5 weeks.
Stellar.
Man. 4-15. 4-15 for a division. See, so we just talked about one of the toughest divisions, the AFC North. Now we're talking about one of the worst divisions ever, the NFC least.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, geez, what a mess.
It's pretty bad. The Cowboys, I think they're one win away from being tied for first or something like that.
Oh, they're winning. They're first right now. They're 2-4, I think, okay, I thought
they only won once. Okay.
3 or something, but no, they just got a second win when the Red Rocket came in and bailed them out. But,
oh, that's true. That's true. They did win.
They're 2-3.
They did win it. I don't know if that doesn't show you right there that Red Rocket's better than Dak Prescott. I don't know what else does.
Where is it?
Oh, there you go. Yep.
2-3. Okay. Yeah, there's how pathetic. I mean, we knew the Redskins were going to suck. We knew the Giants were going to suck. So Philadelphia, I think, is the surprise.
Yeah,
Dallas has had a bunch of close games where it's like 39-40 and crap. Like
because they can't stop anybody.
Yeah,
you're right. They cannot stop anybody.
Keep note if you're watching for fantasy football reasons.
Yeah,
No, yeah, I do FanDuel and all that other stuff. So yeah, I had Dak on my lineup when he threw for what 570 or something insane.
Holy crap.
yeah,
And
yeah.
So
then
you
still
don't have to work
lost.
anymore because you got so many damn dollars out of that shit, huh?
No, I wager like $1 usually at the most. You know,
Oh, okay.
yeah, nothing big.
How much can you win?
It depends. If you enter the big groups, I mean, there's some, 250,000.
Even for $1?
Pool.
All you gotta do is wager $1?
Yeah.
Wow.
Now, I mean, there's like 400,000 entries.
Right. You gotta have the best
Yeah.
out of all
Oh,
of them.
yeah, you got to nail it. You got to get the highest scoring people for the week, and it keeps it interesting. That's all.
Right.
I
No,
have
I can
time
see that.
now, so
Yeah, that's cool.
All right, moving off of the NFC least and the tips to put in your offensive players against Dallas's line. The team's on week 5 buys. Oh no, week 5. Oh, I didn't. We're going into week 6, right?
Yes.
oh, 6.
Yeah. I just realized I didn't change the slide on this. It says week
Sugar
4
packets.
notables. There it is. So sorry, this is week 5 notables. My attention to detail is phenomenal. As if you listened to Tuesday's webinar, you would have known that I missed somebody talking to me. Anyway, teams 5's on a week 6 bye is the Raiders, the Saints, the Chargers, and the Seahawks. Let's get out of here before anybody else sees that.
Are there
All
any
right.
more? There's no other games that are bumped back because of COVID or any crap like that?
Well, there's a shitload that were bumped around, but they're still being played.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
we'll
that's
see that in a minute.
games
We'll see
COVID,
something.
yeah.
I got another graphic coming at you.
All right, so we changed it now from good to garbage. It's now good to Vicerion since he's officially earned the garbage spot for 5 weeks in a row. No movement. So until he gets a win, it's going to stay good to Vicerion down there. So
Oh, geez. Yeah.
that's just feet ballers. You better watch your ass because I know if Vicerion gets his shit together, your stink is going to be real and you're going to be at the bottom. So.
Yes, feelings
So I
will be hurt.
changed a little bit this week. You can see, of course, the playoff thing stays the same, but you can see now the points for us. You can see who scored the most points based on the coloring. So if you're in the green, that means you're doing the best or in the best. And if you're in the red, that means you're doing among the worst. So, not really that surprising. The points for is dictating for the most part the top. Now you can see points against. Poppy there, you're getting lucky, buddy. You have the literally best schedule of anybody who's played in the league this year so far.
I'd rather be good. I'd rather be lucky than good. That's for sure.
But hey, that's just luck, right? I mean, not like
Yes.
you can do anything, right?
No.
So yeah. So that's exciting.
575. That's the most. Surprising.
Yeah.
Yep. So
Well-
there was a matchup in there somewhere where you fell, but yeah, that's crazy.
Yep.
Mhm.
Hello, still winning.
There we go. Moving on
Yeah.
into the week 6 matchups coming up. So,
Mhm.
team Hold My Bleach, the Vicerion Stormtroopers are going up against best year ever, who just lost Dak Prescott. So
Yep.
we'll see what he can do.
Skeletor Martinis.
Javi, we're rooting for you. Get that win. Beat Ballers against GTA McGee. I'd be surprised if he doesn't come over a win with the lethargic Feet Ballers. Let's see if he's got a full line this week. I don't know what to say about that.
Come on, Gavin.
That's it.
Put your best foot forward.
Yes.
All
Stop
right,
slacking.
Team Nightmare 3-2 coming up, trying to knock off the tipsy bench warmers, knock them further off their balance. But so that's that. We have the 2-3 battle of the 2 and 3s. It's what it's in Auto Draft Superstar Flaming Pandas. So that'll be a tight matchup to watch there. You look at the projections, and you can't look at projections anymore. I know this, but that's like 105 to 71. We got to do something here, and that's with my homies in the roster. So Oh, there we go. Bare chested and bulbous. The suspender nipples coming up to look to shock and awe. Centerville, hello.
Believe it or not, that is actually a picture of Roger. No, I'm just kidding. I said, Roger, you got to do me a favor before you retire, buddy. Let me just get you in here. Put this hat on.
Put this hat on.
Give me this, and I'll take a picture.
It's for Halloween. Be festive.
Golly. Oh, that's awesome. But yeah, Durwood's the only undefeated. Yep, 5-0. So
Yeah.
we'll see what happens there because
He's going
just gonna
down
be-
this week.
He's going to be distracted staring at that the whole time, because every time he checks his line,
Or at least have a hard
bang,
time.
that's going to be right there in his face, just like, oh, rub in my belly. All right, we've got Team Pope against Team Bacon. So it's the battle of the no logos. The Vatican's coming out to put the B on their BLG.
Oh, I got to tighten up on that. I
Yeah, you
got to
do
get a
tighten
logo
up.
in there.
There you go.
Come on now, we
So-
can't
and
have somebody winning the whole league without a logo. You got to
without
get
a
a name.
logo, and it's the
Yeah, I got
mirror
to tighten up on that.
4-1
Wow,
coming in.
projected
1-4.
52.
Yeah, yeah.
I got to
So-
tighten.
hell, We
Yeah,
just
so they're
called
really invited.
Mariano's team Skeletor Martinis. I mean, has nothing to do with his name.
It's just a logo.
Yeah,
it's
it's perfect.
just a logo.
Put anything you want in there. You don't have to do what I did and pick something that fits your name. It could be, it could be anything. Look at D Money there. There's no
Yeah.
dollar bill. It's like
Uh-uh.
a football on the side of a jet plane helmet or whatever. So
Right, yeah. Nuclear Holocaust mask, yeah.
right.
That's it. D Money,
That's what I'm
he's
Gas
looking to
mask.
stay one game out of first and make it rain on Get These Hands. That's the money. Make it rain on Get These Hands. So yeah, 4-1 and 2-3. That's actually going to be, I know Claire's got a better team than the 74.9 projected right there, but that'll be an interesting matchup as well.
Yeah.
There's different surprising ones, but yeah, Patrick, I would say, do you have anything you want to say to Bobby going in? But I don't know that you're terribly worried right now with 4-1 coming in, but
Absolutely not worried at all. I'm just going to wake up in the morning and piss excellence, just like I've been doing, and I probably will drop Jimmy G. We'll see. That negative score scares the shit out of me a little bit.
that's scary. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm with you on that.
Yeah.
Like, he played in the freaking Super Bowl last year. I mean,
Yep.
and anyway.
Well, something happens when either they go out there or when they leave because Alex Smith was supposed to be the golden child out there, right? And where's he now?
He's at Washington. He just came on the field this week.
Yeah. What's their logo? Is it the Generals?
Yeah.
Washington Generals, I think.
Washington Generals.
Is that what it is? No?
The
All
Roaring
right.
20s.
Coming out of here, we traditionally like to try to showcase on the Thursday night matchup who is favored between Kansas City and Buffalo. No one. That's just, really, no one. Due to a bunch of COVID concerns and schedule jiving and shifting,
Boo.
it was because the Bills just played last night. And they were going to be playing against Kansas City on Thursday.
Sounds good.
Somebody felt sorry for him and said, no, you can't play 2 games in 3 days. So they moved him back to, they say, Monday the 15th over here. I don't know if you can see my mouse or not, but
Yeah, we can.
yeah. So that got shifted along with just a whole bunch of these other ones. So, Jets Dolphins, go from 10 to week 6. Jets Chargers goes from 6 to 11. Jacksonville and Chargers go from 8 to 7. Chargers Denver goes from 8. This is not sustainable. So I don't know what's going to happen going forward.
Week 18, baby.
I can't help but think that they're just going to have to, and there's no way to, okay, well, you stop playing and then everybody else plays. They're going to have to just drop weeks. They're going to have to, I don't know. Yeah. Wait,
Yeah.
I don't know, but this little, okay, we plugged the thing in the dam. Okay, now we plug 2 holes in the dam and we've affected 16 matchups, but hey, this is all we'll have to do. I don't, you know,
Yeah,
I
they
don't know
might
what's
just
going to
have to
happen.
pause it for 2 or 3 weeks and then just pick right back up, and
Do
that would let
something.
everybody catch up. I mean, I don't know.
I know.
It is a nightmare though to
I
have to
don't know
deal
how
with.
how to do it fair, but the one game that they
Right.
had ended up postponing, it was the New England Denver game. It was because one other person, after like 3 days of no positives and one dude popped up, or at least it was reported one dude popped up, so they just canceled the game. Well, send him home. You know, play the
Right.
damn game. Not for one dude.
Yeah.
So yeah, they
Yeah.
gotta change something.
Well,
But
one dude's gonna make you not have nice things. So
yeah, exactly. But if you're really concerned or wondering who has the favor to win on Thursday night, it is the Arkansas State Red Wolves. There we go.
there
Vegas
we
has it
go.
by 3.5. So there's still a game that we can watch on TV. And Arkansas State is based out of Jonesboro, Arkansas, which is about an hour outside of where I went to high school. A bunch of the folks I went to high school are alumni there. So go Red Wolves.
Oh, there you go. Okay,
That's-
I didn't know you were from Arkansas, bro.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's about it. So
It's
it's real pretty country, but other than that, that's that. So that's it. That's our week 6 matchup. I don't know who's going to win the 2020 COVID season other than COVID, but gentlemen, the floor is yours. Close it out.
Go ahead, Ash.
Let's do this. Week 6,
Yes.
baby. Another
Yeah.
week. Hey, just be glad we have football. Remember where we were 6 weeks ago when we were begging
Mhm.
for this stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, or just flash back to like June when it was looking like we might not have it at all. For
Bite your
Yeah.
tongue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
so,
I still think it's going to go all the way through. It's the NFL, dude. They'll murder
yeah.
people way before they're ever going to stop playing these games. So
Yeah.
we're good. As fans, we're good.
Hopefully they figure
Fantasy
something out.
football's
No,
safe.
yeah, at the end of the day, I'm glad that there's football on TV. I will give you that. It adds that whole dynamic of adjusting your line more than just what you think you needed to with the bye week. So you gotta pay attention to who's getting canceled and who's getting moved.
Right. The other thing that sucks, y'all might have talked about it. I've only really been able to listen to one. Well, how did I go from Pope to Poppy?
That's my
Isn't that what
boy
it
right
says?
over here.
Poppy. Isn't that how you spell Poppy? P-O-P, Poppy.
Well, no, it's my
P-A-P-I,
initials.
I think, or something. But anyway,
Yeah, I'm not the one to ask about spelling, but
yeah, one week, I think it was either week 1 or week 2, Brian just starts calling you Poppy, and I'm just like, I think it's Pope. But and then I loved it. I love the fact that he just curved it and just turned it into something on his own. And I knew it was wrong, but I loved it even better. It's like he calls Auto Drive Superstars flaming pandas. I mean, that's awesome too. You know, I
you
think
had
it's
me
great.
lost for that. I'm sitting there looking like, what the hell is he talking about?
Yeah, who the hell is Poppy? Who the hell is that?
Oh, yeah, you can't take me anywhere. I don't take much seriously. I'm just out to have fun.
No, you shouldn't. I might even have to change my name. No, the Pope was, Patrick Overton PE. That's why.
Yeah.
Oh,
No,
look at you.
I know. And
Poppy, got it.
It's not because I'm Catholic. Is that?
I do know you explained that to me once before, and because you used that as your login for a pick'em like 3 years ago or something like that. So I actually knew what the background of it was, but I just chose to make fun of it. So you've got such a dominant team. There's nothing else we can do but poke at the name. What am I supposed to do here? You gotta give me something.
Point.
Oh no, I encourage it.
Yeah.
The other part, and y'all might have brought this up, but just the shitty luck of the Raiders and the Rams opening brand new multi-billion-dollar stadiums, and
Woo! Yeah,
Nobody-
somebody lost a lot of
nobody
money on
there.
that. The
Yeah.
Well,
city.
that's what me and Ash have been talking for a while about going and starting to do stadium tours. I did a stadium tour when I went and visited my wife. She was working over in Jacksonville, and so I went over. I had the day off, and I went and did a tour of the Jacksonville Jaguars Stadium. I had never gone, and I kept thinking about going. And traditionally, I want to go I want to go see when the Dolphins play, and they usually play in the preseason. But I don't want to go to Jacksonville in August and sit outside. I'm like, you're killing me with that shit. So anyway, I went over there. I got to do the whole tour, and it was great. It was phenomenal. I really got to they take you down through the bowels and up around and into the owner's booth, and I'll do the whole thing, and it was really a lot of fun. And I started thinking, I want to do this more. I want to do this to there's always stadiums that I want to go to, and Seattle's one that I want to go to. I want to go see something Green Bay and Chicago, and go see all of these different ones. But Las Vegas, I was like, that's the one to go to. And it looks like a big spaceship out there, a big dark. They're calling it the Death Star because it's big and shiny and black, and it's like right at the end of the strip. And they've got a giant wall that they can open up, and you're just looking at the Vegas Strip. And I'm like, if there's a drinking town other than Asheville, I think it's got to be Vegas, and I'm on board. So that's one of the ones that I definitely want to go see now as well.
Oh, absolutely. That place, yeah. The Cowboy Stadium, the new Cowboy Stadium and the new Falcon Stadium are just gaudy, just ridiculous.
I want to see them. Did you see them?
Yeah, I went to the Florida State Alabama game in the Atlanta Stadium, and then Florida State Oklahoma State in Dallas.
Yeah. Oh, cool.
Of course, been to the Superdome. I was at Hatchmont. We had like 50-yard line seats. It's sweet.
Nice.
That is probably the rowdiest stadium I've ever been. You get those Cajuns drinking at like 10 a.m. and the kickoffs at 8. They are hammered. Hammered.
God, I hope so. I'd be dead. So
but yeah, how they get in there, like physically walking, it's insane. But it's a good time. I would highly recommend it. Going to see the Saints game, especially the last one I went to was Saints Falcons, and it was this was years ago. But basically the winner won the division, and we're going to the playoffs. And Saints kicked a field goal to win it with like 30 seconds left or something like that, and that place was going insane.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
no doubt.
I would highly recommend going to see a Saints game. Just for the environment, obviously. I mean, the stadium's nice, but it's nothing compared to the newer ones.
Right.
Cool. All right, gentlemen. With that, great week 5. Good luck in week 6. And we'll close it on out. That's it.
Yeah, good luck, everybody.
Yep, good luck.
Have a good one.
Peace.
All right, let me kill that.